man, where them true patriots at? I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, and that y'all getting through these dark, tough times, man. And even these woke times, man. America isn't America anymore, you guys. And we encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. Pretty soon, it'll be here before you know it. But I can't wait to get into today's video. And we're actually ordering, we've already ordered shirts, mugshot shirts. And depending on how they come out when they come here and we get to put them on and try them on and stuff and see how the quality is, we're going to be sending shirts out to you guys. Y'all know we've already sent out over 2,000 some hats in the past couple, like 2 months, 3 months of to family members on the channel. A lot of you guys watching today's video have already gotten your hats, and we're still sending them out. There's tons of you guys I still have to respond back to, but we're going to be sending also out shirts free. It's free now. It's free. It's a tax write-off. It is a tax write-off. Y'all know we got to figure that thing out every single year. Remember back when Trump was in office, we used to get a refund. Now we owe. Damn. I tell you, man, life has changed, but we're going to continue to be a blessing to people around the world. We're going to continue to spread the love to one another. We're going to continue to put smiles on people's faces. And that's what I'm all about, you guys. I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. So we're going to be sending out tons of mugshot shirts starting next month. And again, we've already ordered samples. So I'll let y'all know by next month when we're going to start sending them out. And all you got to do is send me a email. Send me an email just like when you guys got your hats. And we're still sending hats out every single day. Again, I know I haven't been mentioning it in all my videos, because this thing has been getting spicy these last couple of weeks, and it's only gonna get spicier, y'all. Put your seatbelt on. News is gonna come out every single day. Every single day. You know, whether it's Trump breaking the news or if it's sadly our president having an embarrassing moment, falling down or whatever it is, you know. And again, it's not funny. It's elderly abuse. You know, it seems like every 3 days, our president is going viral for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons, man. But right now, Trump is killing it, you guys. Trump is killing it, man. It's there. Looks like it's gonna be a landslide. A landslide. Can't even tell me what the crime is. We still waiting for a crime. Everybody say we going with the felon 2024. Felon 2024. Can't tell you the crime. Kangaroos jumping. Banana peels all out in the street. Banana Republic. Whoa. We got to get this thing turned around, you guys. So we encourage everybody to go to that voting booth. And they say, Rick, but the vote's there. It's just who's counting and collecting the votes. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, y'all be making some good, amazing points in the comment section. Shout out to my beautiful patriots, man. I love y'all. Well, let's go and jump straight into this, man.
Right now, former President Trump is in D.C. for the first time since his New York criminal verdict. He's meeting with Republican lawmakers, business leaders, and potential candidates for his VP pick. Now, the former president is also expected to speak at a press conference in a little over an hour, which we will bring to you when they begin. And before he went to the Capitol, Trump hung out with YouTube sensation turned professional wrestler Logan Paul in a move that's likely to appeal to young voters. Now, a voting bloc that Trump is aggressively targeting and that Biden is bleeding. Watch.
And where down we... Yo, I'm scared, bro.
Love it, man.
Impulsive. The two also posed for this Instagram picture with Logan Paul's WWE Championship belt. It got almost 900,000 likes in just under 24 hours. Meanwhile, Trump brought gifts for the internet superstar. Watch.
Is this your mugshot?
Yeah, can you
This is what we're reduced to. Should we put them on now?
It sells.
I think to have that shirt though is like, it's that is what it's all about, man. You know, I'm telling y'all, man. And if he goes to jail again, we just gonna start celebrating already. We're gonna start celebrating early. Get the barbecue pit running. Who's making desserts? Who's making the potato salad? Who's making the dirty rice? The candy yams? Come on now. Who's making those deviled eggs? Come on, bring it. Come on, bring it now. Who's bringing that sweet potato pie? That peach cobbler? That apple? That blueberry? That buttermilk? Oh. Who's bringing those cookies and brownies? Just come on, bring it. Come on, bring it. Come on over to the house. Everybody's welcomed over. Party in the backyard. The backyard is huge. Come on, everybody. Come on. We're going to have brisket, you name it. Ribs, you name it. Yeah. And them green beans better not be out the can. They better not be out the can now.
Well, Elvis had one, Frank Sinatra had one, but we've eclipsed them. A long time ago, we've eclipsed them.
That's what authenticity looks like, by the way. Logan Paul also extended an invitation to Joe Biden to join his podcast. Watch.
We'd like to extend the invite to Joe Biden if he'd like to come on this podcast.
Yeah, I think
eventually.
you should. You know what chance you have of getting him on? I'd say less than 1%. Okay? You did that to be I'd actually watch that one.
What I loved about that so much, Paul, is that, as I said, it's two of them being themselves. It's watching two normal humans interact. There's no faking anything, right? They're authentic. And that's probably in part why Logan Paul's celebrity has really skyrocketed. And that's being reflected in polls. So the latest New York Times Siena polling has President Biden with just a 2-point lead over Trump among those between 18 and 29. And a recent Quinnipiac survey has Trump ahead by a point among registered voters between 18 and 34. And you contrast that, CNN exit polling showed that Biden won the 18 to 29-year-old vote by 24 percentage points in 2020 and Hillary Clinton by 19 in 2016. There's a lot of ground that has been gained. And maybe it's because of things like this.
That's a 20-point swing. So, you know, that's a big, big number. I mean, look, he's very smart. He senses the vulnerability and he's going right at it. Part and parcel of that is his proposal to remove the tax on the gig economy through the service industry, saying, OK, we're not going to tax your tips anymore. And I think what would behoove Trump, and I think he's doing it, is to just, you know, have a digital advisor, because kids these days live digitally. And one of the gripes I hear is about Venmo. Kids use Venmo to send money all over the place. If you use Venmo in a commercial transaction with your link to a credit card, it takes a 3% tax. Mm-hmm. That you feel that if you're a young person working in the gig economy. So
yeah, Venmo. Which I use? It's Venmo, Cashapp, PayPal, and there's another one. I forgot the name of it, but yeah.
Just an idea that I've seen floated, but it's very clear that he's listening to advisors on those issues, and he understands that those people, those kids vote these days. They're tuned in. They see this stuff on TikTok. That's why he's with Logan Paul here, who's got an enormous following on TikTok. Very wise, and he knows something else. He knows that Biden can't do it. If Biden goes on Logan Paul or any of these real digital platforms and exposes himself like that, even though they're not that far apart in age, Biden's scans are so much older. And, you know, kids get him. They understand that Trump is funny. They see Biden, they see their cranky grandpa. Let's be frank.
It's true. Kaylee, I want to get your thoughts on what Paul just said.
I love that point he made, though, man. Trump is making some brilliant moves, man. Some brilliant moves. And some of the things that he's introducing, even though when he in 2016. They tried to stop, you know, they put a hold to a lot of stuff he was trying to bring. You know, he's still stomping the ground hard, man. You got to give it up for our president, man. Our president. That's my president. And by the time y'all see this video, it will be his birthday. Happy birthday to a man that's trying to get America back on track. A man that gave up his retirement. Gave up his retirement. Sad thing is, he wasn't a politician. See, most people don't understand that. Happy birthday, man. And y'all know we take birthdays on the channel serious. More life, man. It's a blessing. Life is precious, man. Because you're here today, and then you're gone. Don't take time for granted, y'all. Don't take time for granted, man. Spread that love to one another. Check on your loved ones. Give them a hug from me today. Very, very important, man.
Everything you said is so true and it's so accurate. But I wonder talk to me about the practical application, the investment return on those kind of voters versus the ones that are being plied with birth control and a six-pack of beer. And my question to you is that authenticity, that realism, the actual policy-based campaigning, is that enough to woo or to surmount the Democrat knee-jerk free swag approach?
It is. Listen, I'm Gen Z. We don't want to be pandered to by Democrats. We want actual policy solutions for the problems that we face just as much as older generations do. And this is a really big deal for Trump to meet with Logan Paul, because I know who Logan Paul is. I don't necessarily watch him, not really my style, but I guarantee you that everyone in my generation, regardless of whether they watch him, they know who he is. And he has a tremendous following. He has 23 million YouTube subscribers, 27 million Instagram followers, 18.5 million TikTok followers. And an analysis last year found that more than half of those are all between the ages of 18 through 24. So if you're trying to speak to Gen Z, this is a perfect person to do that with. And Paul is right that, candidates have to learn how to campaign differently for younger voters, because we don't consume politics the same way as older generations. We're not going to turn out to traditional campaign events. We are not going to answer a pollster's phone call, but we will see you on social media. We will listen to you if you're talking with one of our favorite influencers like Logan Paul. And that's exactly what Trump is doing. He is changing his strategy to meet the moment.
Yeah, I think I'm still traumatized from yesterday when the Democrats rolled out their six-packs. So tell us, weigh in. Is this going to work? Fingers crossed. What do you think of this?
Absolutely. Well, look, the TikTok move is brilliant on Trump's part. Remember, when he signed up for TikTok, his fan base blew away Joe Biden's. That's the first thing that we have to remember. The other is that if you look at that generation, Gen Z, what 9 out of 10 Gen Zs that actually did answer a poll, to your point, said that housing affordability, that is their most important issue when they go to vote in November. Democrats are very worried about that young vote not showing up in November. If they can engage them, that's not just Joe Biden, but, down ballot. The other issue.
Inflation, economy has dropped to its knees. It's terrible. People are struggling. People are struggling, man, going through these tough, dark times. Things got to change, y'all. Things have to change. Simple as that.
Too is if you look at the things, and actually Jake Paul, his brother, I don't know a lot about them either, but he goes, mortgages are too much for us to afford. Inflation is up. People are having trouble paying off going to school. All of these things are what that generation cares about.
Yeah, take us home.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is brilliant. Getting out on TikTok. Oftentimes, a party or a candidate loses a race, and then they do kind of an auto-critique, a look back at where we went wrong. And I remember during Obama's election and re-election, the Republican Party having to grapple with, what did he do that we didn't do? Micro-targeting on Facebook. Well, here we are. Trump's not letting the moment pass him by. This is brilliant, being out there at the UFC fight, being out there with Logan Paul. Biden, I'm sure, will not take up that invitation from Logan Paul. Nope. Trump is doing two things. He's showing up, and he's having fun. And that age-old test, who do you want to have a beer with? The guy who stands frozen during a White House concert for Juneteenth, that's what Biden did, or the guy going face-to-face, quite literally, with a WWE celebrity. I mean, the second guy, not only does he have policy answers, but he's having fun while he presents them.
Yeah, it's like the evolved Donald Trump, but also the one that we've always known and appreciated and loved. Hey, everyone.
And if we being honest, y'all, like if we being completely honest, he looks better than these past years. even from 2016. He looks better. And he has even way more energy. Happy birthday to that fella there, man. Using his retirement, turn this thing back around. To get us back on track, man. To put the people first. A people's president, man. Prayers for Trump and his family through these dark times, man, because we don't know what to expect these next couple of weeks, couple of months, especially in this dark world we live in, man. So prayers to Trump and his family, and also prayers to you guys and your family, man. We just don't know, man. It's just we're living in some dark times, y'all, sadly. Dark times, man. But God bless you all. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.